Well, you're very welcome to board the Móna O'Connor Park in Tullamore on this beautiful summer's day, and it is the region of 25 degrees, a little bit cooler than normal over the last few days in the Midlands here in County Offaly, but what a day we have. Will be West Cork versus South Tipperary, and they will play for the John Scott Cup. Here is the West Cork lineup, some fine players in there, including their goalkeeper Cathal Wilson from Noosa's Town, same place as Luke Meade, the Cork senior hurler. Conor McGoldrick of Éire Óg is also one to watch, along with Jack O'Sullivan from Inniscarra, John O'Brien Kinsale and Tig Bradley wearing the number 9 shirt as well. And this is South Tipperary, and their supporters have travelled today in numbers. Not so far away, but South Tipperary is a little bit away from County Offaly. Just looking there to Darragh Fitzgerald from the famed Killinall club, where Paul Shelley came from, Kevin Grogan from Clare, and we got Aaron Maloney from Cashel Kilcormac's, the same club as the great Colm Bonner, who will lead Carlow into the Joe McDonagh Cup final in Croke Park tomorrow. Colm Crowley from Killa, just out the road from Middleton, is the manager, and John McCarthy assistant manager, Mike O'Brien, Kinsale, Jim O'Halloran, Ballygarvan and Stephen O'Brien. And for South Tipperary, Tom O'Donnell is the coach and administrator. He's from the Golden Kilfeacle club. Tom Ling, coach from Clonulty Rossmore, and Fergus McGrath, coach and PR at St Mary's in Clonmel. So this is the first parade of the day on a beautiful setting on a beautiful afternoon. And your picture from Tipperary, Lorcan Carr, the captain, and the ball is in and the game is on. Aidan O'Heaney from Emily and Tipperary. There's plenty of height into this one. The call on the far side, beautiful ball, well gathered. Here's a chance for the Cork men, and striking it is Keelan O'Rourke from Kinsale. Later on, referee giving a free in. He's given the advantage as well. It's good advantage and good refereeing by Liam Gordon of Galway. Ball is 2 against 2 in there. What a brilliant take from Cork. Second bite of the cherry. Good play by the tip full back, but here's the goal chance now. Oh, good defending. Brilliant play by David Fox, the Éire Óg Carty man. But Cork win it back, and it's a good show of character by the West Cork side. Audrey Holland from Inniscarra played a nice ball to the 65, and that's score. Oh, it's hit the post. Pulled on. Oh, it's gone to the back of the net. A high dropping ball will always cause problems, and I think the man that's got the last score, O'Connell, could have been the man that got the touch. Tip can count themselves a little unlucky. We just might see that again. Here we go. Just watch the high dropping ball, hits the post, and it was pulled on. Well, I think the man that might take credit will be Colm O'Donovan. There's a beautiful breeze blowing through the stand and keeping all the supporters nice and cool. But here is Aidan O'Heaney. Struck it well, no mistake this time. And what a great service for the people all over the world as Tip come forward. They need a score. Now is this to be the chance? It's a goal chance now because he sent a beautiful ball across. There's the shot. Oh, what a finish. What a finish by the Tipperary man, Darragh Fitzgerald from Killinall. They promised that with a lot of wides earlier on, but they've found and settled. They've got past that nervous start, and with 18 minutes on the clock, Tipperary are back in the lead. Beautiful ball, beautiful carry from the man wearing 15, Aidan O'Heaney. He switched it across to the corner forward, Fitzgerald, and he hammered it to the back of the net. Fitzgerald moments ago, and it's Colm O'Donovan with the Cork goal, the Noosa's Town man taking his goal well. Here comes Tip's Padraig Clark from Cashel Kilcormac's. Nice run from him, the layoff is good. Aaron Maloney, Cashel Kilcormac's as well, sends it in, and it's paid dividends because they've played with intensity for the last 10 minutes. They've had a few bad wides, but they've got a goal and a point. If they had 8 wides in total, they've got a goal and a point as well, Richard. 2 from play, 1 from a free, and the man from Emily lifts him. He struck that well. Now, did it fall off cue? Both umpires have a look at one another. That's his 4 point of the afternoon. It's 1-2, and Cork going looking for a score. This time it is their number 11, Ray O'Halloran from Ballygarvan. Beautiful run by the Ballygarvan man. Slips inside the full back, stays going. Has he got that? Yes, he has. From a difficult angle, he put that between the sticks this afternoon. And it is Conor Vaughan watching this across the world. It's just 1 o'clock Irish time, we'll call it, but Tip send this one in, and that is a white flag, and they ain't going nowhere. They're staying in front by 3 points on the stroke of half time. Conor Vaughan again. He really worked his socks off in this first half, and that's the man that got the goal, sending it across the face of the goal at Darragh Fitzgerald. That is an excellent score. So no scores in the second half yet as Cork come forward. And they're looking for a score. Well, this is beautiful stick work now, flicking it over and runs onto the ball and stays going. and finds a man in space who flicked it in and over the bar, and that was the man with 3 in his back, Chris O'Connell. But all the donkey work was done by Padraig Holland. The final game will be Antrim versus Laois as Cork come forward, sending it down, and Cork have found the range. We are going to the sideline, and Lauren is there with a very special guest on Pundit Arena at the Celtic Challenge. Lauren.
Yeah, it's a marvellous competition now. I suppose we're after getting a great day for the finals, and we're blessed for that. But I suppose just for any young players there, like from 16, 17 years of age, to really showcase their talents at a very, very high level here. So it's a great opportunity, and I suppose for these players to develop their talents as well. Like, so and that's what we're looking for. Like, so 1,400 players get a chance and opportunity to play at such a high level. Like, it's just marvellous, you know.
And it's the only competition that has 32 counties in it, and I suppose it's nice for maybe some of these players from Tip and Cork to play the likes of Roscommon and Leitrim and Antrim.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, there's probably some fantastic talent above in places like Sligo and Antrim and places like this, and for them to get to play at the level here, I suppose, you know, we often talk about, you know, Tipperary, Kilkenny, Cork and teams like that, but I suppose to see the stars of teams like that as well, like, you know, and get an opportunity to play, as I said, at a really high level here, and I suppose on a great day here, and it's just so competitive here. And just from watching the first match now, there's great talent here and a great opportunity for these players, I suppose, to try and push on and maybe make county minor teams next year. And, you know, I'm sure the management teams of them will be watching, and they'll get an opportunity then off the back of this, you know.
And in the game here, we've West Cork playing South Tipperary. Is there any players that have caught your eye so far?
Yeah, there definitely is. Yeah, there's corner forward there. His name here is Darragh Fitzgerald. He's from Killinall. So he got a great goal in the first half there now, and he got a great point from the sideline there as well. So he's one I've been looking at. You got from Cap White there. He's on the Tipperary minor panel there at centre back here as well. Like, so a lot of strength here now, and you know, Cork got a great goal, number 3 there. He moved down along, and he was kind of playing all over the pitch now today, but he got a great goal there in the first half as well. So there's a lot of talent, and you can kind of see, I suppose, the way Cork hurl in the younger players as well, like, you know, and it's the same with Tipperary, like, you know, they have a certain style and they're learning it young, I suppose, and they kind of play similar to you know, their senior panels and that, and I suppose you can't really just turn that on the day before the game. That has to be a process all week long. You have to be in there now. So we just missed the goal here now, but so Cork are back in the game now, going to pint up here.
Now it's a 2-5 now to Cork, 1-7 to South Tip, so that goal puts Cork in the lead, and can they extend that lead? They're working hard. Tip defending, another goal chance, but he goes for the point, and the man that sticks it over is Chris O'Connell. Then we have Derry against the Galway Tribesmen, and then Donegal v Sligo in our final game this evening, Antrim versus Laois, but Tip have got that score, and Aidan O'Donovan, our number 15, getting it. Now here's a chance for Tipperary, goal chance now. Oh, he pulled it right across the face of the goal, and that's gone in. It's a white flag. Oh, it's his banished door thinking now, Colm Crowley, and the man hits it, O'Donovan. Tipperary were having problems in the first half, but Cork ain't having them in the second half, and Tip have it back and sent in by their midfielder Lorcan Carr, and a man from Knockavilla, Doneski Kickham's the captain, has steered the ship and put them back on level terms. Aidan O'Donovan, he puts the left hand well down along the shaft of the hurling stick. He sends it in, and the umpire is happy with that. That's a great score from O'Donovan. And both captains doing well. This is Aidan O'Donovan of West Cork with the free. He struck that on the sweet spot, and it was never in doubt. Nice ball for Tipperary. Lovely turn as it crept inside the post. Looks like it's there. Yes, it is. Brilliant character from the Tipperary men. He's happy. So are all the families behind. Is the man that has been taking their frees in this the second half. Darragh Fitzgerald from Killinall, and Darragh Fitzgerald hit that with purpose. He's got the white flag, and we are level with 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. The referee's blown the full-time whistle, and ironically West Cork and South Tipperary in the Bank of Ireland Celtic Challenge, we will go to extra time. Well, he struck that very well. If it's on course, it's a great score. Yes indeed, what a score in the first period of extra time. Padraig Holland. Nice bit of tidy play in the middle of the park that time by Cork, and beautiful ball down towards Paul O'Riordan, who switched it back in field. That's a beautiful score, and the man to strike that was Padraig Holland. And a bit of pressure applied on Padraig Clark, the Cashel Kilcormac's man. Won back by Aidan O'Donovan. He sends it in. All Cork are on fire in this first period of extra time. Here's the free for South Tipperary. Darragh Fitzgerald, he sent it in, it's their first score. Just over 3 minutes remaining in this first period of extra time. Darragh Fitzgerald, strike from a difficult angle. That's a beautiful score, Tipperary. And while Cork got a brilliant lead, it's been a first period of extra time. That's if two halves really. It's 4 points to 2 in extra time now. The man in space is Padraig Holland from Inniscarra. He's on the score sheet a few times today. He's overcooked it, or has he? Cork had to work a little bit harder than what they anticipated, but Mr. Ever Steady himself, Aidan O'Donovan, has knocked in another score. The Bank of Ireland Celtic Challenge in association with Pundit Arena, and we have a cracker here now because Tipperary have sent in another one. Dara Fitzgerald. That's won by Owen Collins of West Cork. And a big ball comes from Sean Sexton from Kilbrittain. Oh, it's massive. Oh, what a score from Sean Sexton. Brilliant score. He gathered that ball in the middle of the park. He said, I have to get this. And with 30 seconds remaining in the first period of extra time, Sexton has drilled the biggest and the longest range score we've had in this game. For the upright on the right hand side. That's what he's done, and he's bent that right down the middle and over the black spot. He's been outstanding for Tipperary, Dara Fitzgerald, as the ball breaks in the middle of the park. Tipperary have, and Tipperary will try and hold through Conor Vaughan. Beautiful play. Has this the equalising score? Oh yes it is. We're back level in Móna O'Connor Park, Tullamore. To South Tipperary. Now here's Tip to take the lead, and they have taken the lead. A diagonal ball has come across inside the 45-metre line, and Tommy Ryan from Tonolty Rossmore has drilled it between the sticks, and that's a brilliant take by a brilliant hurler who turns and strikes for a brilliant score, and we are back level again. And remember the name, a lot of these fellas will make the breakthrough. He didn't take much time over that, he sends it in, and that's what I mean. He's a special player. Aidan O'Donovan, we are in added time. Can Cork hang on? Yes, they can hang on. What a comeback after Tipperary had taken the lead, but it's heartbreak for South Tipperary. But the final score here in the first of our Bank of Ireland Celtic Challenge finals, 2-17 for Cork. What a performance from them. 2-17 to 1-19. It's a 1 point win for West Cork. Congratulations to them.